Hong Kong's old public rental housing estates, built on hillsides, were usually constructed with only staircases or ramps connecting the development's different levels. Some blocks did not even have elevators. In recent years, the Housing Authority has been working to install lifts in these estates to enhance pedestrian access for tenants, particularly the elderly and the disabled.
Under the lift addition program, there are three categories of projects. The one is the connecting lift platforms at different levels within an estate, and another category is to build lift adjacent to those domestic blocks without existing lift services. And the third one is to build lift adjacent to existing footbridges. For the first category, we have projects at oilment and painting estates. For the second category, we have the paint shed and Quanshing West projects. And for the last one, we have Choi Wan project, which is now under construction.
As these projects are often close to domestic flats, their foundations and superstructures are usually located at the slope's crest or base and will often involve large-scale temporary works and slope improvement work. This construction work has brought the department a lot of challenges.
We adopt prefabrication technology as far as practicable. The steel-framed lift tower and the steel-framed footbridge are split into various components for off-site prefabrication. Every project has its own difficulties, but we endeavor to complete the whole project from design till completion within 2 years.
The lift building program was launched in 2008. So far, 74 lifts, 6 escalators and 22 footbridges have been added to 29 estates. The department is constructing another 9 lifts and 5 footbridges and 5 more estates, and the work is scheduled to be completed this year or next. These upgrades have cost $1 billion in total. The Housing Authority has adopted a universal design strategy for new public rental housing estates, which works well for tenants of all ages and with different physical conditions. It includes the widening of passageways and common areas for easier access by the elderly and the disabled. Multi-sensory maps have been installed at strategic locations in the estates, along with tactile guide paths that lead to domestic blocks and other major estate facilities. The upgrades have been included in flat designs as well.
Inside domestic flats, we implement the universal designs already, including widen the doorway, passageway, so that we can allow the wheelchairs and also the walking frame user to access. And also, we lower the door threshold and reduce the power of the door closer. For the kitchens and the bathrooms, we use a lever-type mixer so that it's much easier to operate.
Mr. Lai said these helpful design changes can improve living standards for residents, adding the flats will still be suitable for living in, should the tenant develop a physical disability or when they grow old. All estates completed since 2008 have incorporated this universal design approach. 40 estates have been completed so far.